Yo, 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 it's thee with the capital T. Always have been, always will be. You know what it is when the milkman slides. He gotta hit you with a yo.
What up? I'm just free. Always got to give it a pause. Make sure you're done.
Hey, it's your girl Aja representing Aspect 3 Health.
Yo, we gotta get better at that. Like it's not a fluid transition. You right though, because you never know when I'll start right back up with it.
Like sometimes you take a and then go right on back into
I
something
really
else.
will. Sometimes I just need a
So
deep
I
breath.
always got to give it a pause. Look to
So
make
I do be
sure
running out of
you're
air.
done.
I do be running out of air. Y'all, welcome to another episode. It happens to be episode 18 of season 2 of The Last Word, and it is Monday, and Aja's in the house. You know what that means. We talking all about our health. And of course, I want to get all our updates in and everything, and I want to get the topic of the night in. I want people to like, share, and comment.
You said that this was episode 18?
I did. Episode
Okay.
18 of
Okay.
season numero dos. I don't know how to
Alrighty.
say 18 in Spanish, but I'm taking lessons from Bad
18.
Bunny.
Is that Ocho?
How you do it?
Oh,
Dieciocho?
no. What is it?
18.
Okay. I
Diez?
said 28. That's 28. My
Yeah.
bad.
Did you say Diez Ocho?
18
Oh, Diez
10.
Ocho.
and 8.
Oh, okay. Diez Ocho. Okay, well,
Mhm.
see, I was trying to learn from Bad Bunny, but I figured I got an Aja and Bree, so I'm good over here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? It's episode 18 of season numero dos. My bad. It's Diez Ocho
18.
of season dos. How you say season, Bree?
I don't know.
We going with season O?
No, we're not going with seasonal.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna disrespect our Spanish brothers and sisters. You know what I will do though?
What?
What will you do?
I'm gonna say, "Hey, yo, Aja,
What's up, Mel?
how you doing?"
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
I am doing better now. Let me tell you, I lay down, and that's got to be the cardinal sin.
I figured you was laying down when you did this. I knew it.
Oh, you did?
I started to put that in the comment. But
I bet he laying down.
I bet he ain't responded with me. He laying down. So that's why I worded it as I did, because
I believe we are. Let me tell you how we almost wasn't. Because it was about 10 after 8. And I said, I need to go on and go ahead and relieve myself and get some water. And after I came back from relieving myself, I stopped by the place where I lay. And I looked and I said, it was just 10 after 8. I said, I know I got a few minutes. You know what I'm saying? I know I got a few minutes. I said, let me go on ahead and just lay down. And I started to doze. And I'm lucky that I got myself up because y'all saw what time I messaged. I messaged at 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
Just 10 minutes before we congregate to talk about the show for the evening. And so it could have went either way. You know, it could have gone either way. But that's really how this day was feeling, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
And I want to blame it on the Monday, but I wasn't feeling hot to start the day. I was slow poking. I actually took the morning off of work. But I pulled it together and I finished strong, and I made my appointments. And I'm here tonight. And I plan to be here again tomorrow night. Okay. So God willing, and the creek don't rise, we're gonna make it do what it do, even when it don't seem like it be doing what you want it to. You know what I mean?
Kudos to you for showing up.
Let's go. We here. I'm ready. Hey, yo, Bree.
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm cool. I am having a bit of a flare up with my skin condition today.
No bueno.
So, I mean, not today, but I've been having it for a few weeks now. So I finally went to the doctor today. because it took me a few weeks to get in. Usually, though, when I message and telling them I'm having a flare up, they're able to squeeze me in. This
Okay.
time, such luck. I just had to ride it out and wait for my appointment. But I finally had my appointment today, and so I'm just a little bit sore, but not sore enough to take some medicine. But so there was good news and bad news, and the good news was that she didn't feel the need to put me on a steroid course for the flare up.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Very counteractive to me trying to lose weight.
I was just gonna say, how would that even go with the
Yeah.
suppress?
But the bad news is,
grow your muscles, get stronger, eat some more food.
but listen, the bad news is she still gave me steroid shots, but just
Oh.
like shots directly into. So that was, and that's what's sore because like it's like a needle just going directly
Yeah.
into the spot. And there was 5 shots she gave me in 5 different spots.
Oh,
So-
my.
Goodness.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm having a flare up.
Well, Can I get? Well, I don't know if I should, but can I tell you my favorite like steroid shot story? I
Sure.
believe it was Roddy Piper, and it's going to be wrestling because that's my gig.
Okay.
And this was back in the 80s when it was like really prevalent. Not to say that if you see somebody that looks too good to be true, they probably are. But there was a character called the Warlord. He was jacked beyond belief. And there's this story of where he was getting topped off in the locker room, meaning he was getting his injection, and it started to seep out. And one of the other wrestlers looked over and said, "I think you're full." I thought that shit is hilarious. You see, I think it's still hilarious now. Don't judge me
Yeah,
on my
that is-
taste of humor, but
like,
yeah, I
enough.
think you're.
Bro. Like, I think that's enough.
I think you're
That's
full.
enough.
I think you're full.
So, Bree, how is that interacting with your medication that you're taking?
Yes, that was.
This?
So I don't know how it's going to like if it's going to, like, I do feel extra hungry today, but it's
Okay.
also the day that I take my injection for.
Mm.
So like, as I get towards the time to retake my shot, then I do start to notice an increase in my hunger. And then I'm also still like, so they start you off on a 2.5 and then they go to a 5.
It's like the
and then
milligrams,
7.5.
dosages.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure milligrams. I don't know measurements.
Yeah.
But like, and then like once, so I'm still at the second dose but I'm still losing weight. So I don't like,
Yeah.
I guess this is something I would have to discuss with my doctor at my next appointment. But like, I know other people who are losing a lot of weight and they're still climbing like, oh, I'm going to move up to this. And I'm like, I don't think you need that. I think you should stay like, I don't like,
I mean, but the doctors know how to work it though.
so that's why I'm
And
like,
what
I
do
don't
these stages do?
like, am I holding myself? Because here's the thing. I still got to pay the copay. So it's like, am I holding myself back by not going up to the next dose, or
Do the next dose cost more?
no, it's going to be the same amount. That's what I'm saying.
So
Like,
I'm cheap. I might stay on that one. I'm like, I think this one's okay, doc.
You might
So-
lose more if you go
if
up.
I went up, that's what I'm
Mhm.
saying. Like, so I think
Mm-hmm.
this is going to be my last month staying at this dose. And then,
Okay.
but I
Okay.
did just pick up my prescription. So, but then I think I may try to move on up. I don't know. But especially if I'm going to be having to take shots of steroids every so often, like I feel like I need to
Yeah.
counteract that with.
Well, I don't know about.
I don't know.
I think you should consult your physician. Be like, hey, I was thinking in my sanctified imagination that my drugs is over here like, bitch, fuck you, and then motherfucker. You know what I mean? You just gotta, and then the doctor will help you understand it a little better, provide some clarity. You know what I mean? That's how they do me. They bring out little coloring books and they draw pictures from me so I can understand it better.
Well, I'm just like,
I'm not that
you know,
smart
a
when
lot
it
of
comes to
other
the doctor.
people have gone they go up like every month. But I was like,
Okay.
it took me a little second to adjust to the second month dose.
Speaking of your
So-
shot, I have expanded my portfolio.
Mhm.
I have now bought stock in Lily Lee. Lily Lee. Is it Lily Lee?
I think it's just
I
Lily.
think it's Lily. Or is it just Lily?
No, it's 2 words, and the first one is Lily, and it's got a Lee after it. I don't know if that's silent, but it's a whole separate. It's a space and a Lee.
Okay.
But I couldn't afford a whole share because it's about $1,046. So I put me a little 20 on it to get me started.
Okay.
Brino, that's how I do. I just got a bunch of stocks. $20 here, $20 there. I'm all over the place. You better watch out when I come for Google. I'm gonna be on the voting board of Google. Google got 2 stocks. One of them you could be a voting member, one of them not. I'm definitely buying the voting member one. I don't know what they're gonna do with my little fractional thing until I can get a whole share. I just hold up one finger, I'm just one
you don't
finger.
get a whole vote yet. You just get
one
a.
finger on it. I don't know how it works.
You be like, well, I think, and they be like, all right, well, stop right there. That's all you get.
That's all you
That's
get.
all you get to do is
just
say
get
that
to
part.
think. You get to
You
think
don't
a little
actually
bit.
get to
That's it.
think. Not yet.
But I didn't. I was researching pharmaceutical companies. That's kind of been my thing these days. I don't know nothing about the stock market, but as things are turbulent, I say science is consistent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
That's
so I had bought stock in one, and I should have bought a bunch. When I say I should have bought a bunch, but you don't never know.
Yeah.
And
it's a gamble.
It was about $3 a share, and I got almost 4 shares of it. And it's about $20 a share now.
Oh wow. Okay.
You see what I'm saying to you? I done came up about $50 on them.
Yeah.
But I ain't the rest of them, they just be, up $1, down $1. Up 20 cents, down 20 cents.
What do you what platform are you on?
Oh, I'm on the Robinhood.
Okay.
I've been there since the beginning. I said I ain't gonna have money all over the place now. If I'm gonna be playing over here.
Yeah.
I figured, that's all they doing with my retirement money anyway. I mean, they supposed to be professionals.
You right.
If I'm gonna have a savings account, I'm gonna, let me go get some Zip bound stock. You know what I'm saying? Lily, or whatever the hell it is. I bought some other shit too tonight. I don't know what it was. It was another pharmaceutical though. I figure science is gonna be steady when everything ain't steady.
Right.
Does that seem logical?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's the health show.
I have a question.
What's up?
How was your birthday? What'd you eat? Look.
I had my Portillo's, like always.
Uh-huh.
I did have a drink, or a few, but it made me sick. I don't think my shot likes alcohol. Or maybe just not 3 cups. I don't know. Or it could be because I'm not eating I'm only eating the once or twice a day, and it's such a small amount. Yeah. Maybe it wasn't enough food to soak up the amount of alcohol. That's probably what it was.
Could be.
That's probably what it was.
The recipe was just a little off.
But I'm gonna have to. It's gonna take some trial and error, is what I'm thinking.
I'm about to say drinking today, it probably would have been a little bit better. Well, now.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Not earlier.
Well, I still ate just right now.
Yeah.
And then the last thing I ate was at 10:30 this morning.
That's what I'm saying. It wouldn't have been good until just right now.
So it still wasn't. Yeah.
You could have planned it a little better. You got to take advantage of your hungry days.
Yeah. Like those are the days I get to drink.
Hey man, I'm hungry these days. I can have a little extra. I can sip a little bit on hungry day.
But I didn't really do anything for my birthday. I it was tough.
Mhm.
It being my first birthday without my mom, but I have had therapy Friday, and then
Mhm.
I actually had to go to a funeral Saturday
Oh,
for one of my childhood friends aunt passed away, and so
I'm sorry to hear that.
they were like a second family and whatnot. So in you know therapy Friday and then going through that Saturday, I realized that my mom will probably be pretty pissed at me for me not doing anything for my birthday. So um I've decided I'm going to take a little weekend trip. I don't know exactly where I'm going yet,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but I think I'm going to the Bahamas for the weekend. I don't know. Like just a quick little
Quick
getaway.
little turnaround.
Quick little getaway.
Yeah.
Because I
Okay.
don't have that much time to take off from work. So it's going to be a quick little
It's coming
in and
quick.
out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing
Quick
like
little in
going
and
to
out.
the islands, honey.
Said quick, fast, nothing to hurry. We're just gonna go on and go
Mhm.
in for a dip. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have a couple drinks on the beach. you
On the beach, read a book, and
know
then
what I'm
come on back.
saying?
Come on back.
Take a
Good
picture
for
with a dolphin
you.
and get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? And get
Now I
on
don't
up
know
out of
if I'm
there.
going to a dolphin island. So that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. I haven't. Not all the islands have, but I haven't decided exactly where I'm going yet. It'll depend on where I can
I
get
would
a
say,
quick cheap flight to.
yes, ma'am. That is some much needed self care. And I think that's a great segue off into kind of the topic of the evening. Before we get off up into it, though, make sure you like and share this thing up if you made it this far in the video. Hell, we 17 minutes into this thing. If you still rocking with us, we appreciate you. If you make it all the way to the end, hell, we'll check in later. But make sure y'all tag a friend to tag a friend. We appreciate you that much more. You don't want nobody to be deprived of what's going on in here tonight. Of course, we just hope that our conversation and us talking a little bit about our journey and our story helps somebody else have the courage to take the steps necessary to meet the goals that they want to see for themselves. Tonight, we're talking about kind of what's holding us back. Um, of course, I want to leave room for us to be able to kind of check in and see where we are,
Mhm.
kind of on our personal goals and on the tasks. I know I've been setting weekly tasks for myself. Um, but outside of that, leaving room for conversation about what other things that are holding us back. Anybody want to kick it off, or you want me to keep flapping my lips?
I'll kick it off.
Go ahead.
So let me just say this week has been really slow motion for me. Um, I've been in my head a lot. And I think that's one of the things that is holding me back from meeting my goals. I think another thing is I have to learn how to make realistic goals. Realistic goals. Like in my mind,
Yes,
if
ma'am.
I work out today,
Mm-hmm.
I need to be dropping 10 pounds tomorrow.
It's something about that patience, though, right? Because I feel like I'm in that same kind of mode, and I ain't gonna chop it up to well, I'm eating healthy, so I expect to, be down 10 pounds a day. But I know what you mean because I'm having a hard time trusting the process. I'm having a
Yeah.
hard time just saying
Yeah.
stick with it. Just stick with it. Just
Yeah.
stick with it. But what I will say is that both of us, because I have been observing your journey from afar, and
Mhm.
I have seen your kind of ups and downs and your growth, and your setbacks. And what I can say is that both of us have seen that level of success. And
Yeah.
so from that experience, you have the knowledge to know that you can get there because you've been there. And so
Yeah.
that's got to be a little bit encouraging. But I will tell you that mental health component is tough.
Did you say that you were trying to get up the Zepbound, but you were?
Yes. Unfortunately,
Um,
Mm.
it is excluded from my insurance. So
And all of them, or
any weight loss medications they don't cover. Now, I still may be able to get it if I have sleep apnea, maybe. So, but if I'm using it strictly for weight loss,
okay.
There is I had the issue with my insurance company where they would not cover like a Zepbound or anything similar like that, any weight loss drug, period, whether it's a shot, a pill, or whatever. Unless you had some type of condition like a diabetes or heart condition or maybe sleep apnea. I don't know. I don't recall. But I do remember that there was a pill, and I don't know what it was. I could consult them. They probably would like to hear from me. I could consult them to see what it was, because I think it was only maybe like 25 or 35 bucks. Now that still would have been, I think, like a month. But realistically, I could afford that if I wanted to try it. And I believe it was some type of appetite suppressant in pill form. I could try to figure out what that was to see.
Was it metformin?
I don't. You could name anything, and I would still. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna talk to because I am pre-diabetic.
Okay.
So I am thinking about talking to my primary about getting on that, because I heard that suppresses your appetite, but I heard the side effects are just really, really bad. But I was talking to a friend this morning, and she was like, what's the difference now and before? Because you've lost weight before. One, I'm not as young as I used to be. You know what I'm saying? And it's like mentally, this thing is wrecking me. It is hard, but she did give me a little encouragement. It was like, but we can do hard things.
I know that's right, though. Come on.
I need a little help, though.
Yeah, well, and that was
I need a little help.
That was kind of the point of like starting this show, and even me talking about like the idea of potentially joining a group. So I remember this group. It was at my church when I was a little kid. And I assume that my pops brought this group to the church. I don't know. But it was a group called Overeaters Anonymous. Have you heard of this business?
I have heard of that.
You have heard of these folks?
Yes.
So I still don't really know nothing about these people. But I said, let me look it up and see, is this still a thing? Is this what I'm remembering it was called? Let me just get to Googling, right? And I have discovered that there are two groups. There's two groups in my community, right? And so one of them meets during the week and one of them meets on Saturdays morning. And I think I'm finna go check it out. But when I Googled it, from what I just skimmed, because I didn't really do a whole lot of reading, because Bria tell you that's not one of my favorite activities in the world. If you're trying to hide something from me, put it in writing. It's a chance I might not see it. I'm just saying. Ever. I might not never see it, but I'll surprise you too, though, because I can read well. But it looks like it's kind of like a 12-step program for folks who have issues with food. And it's not just overweight, but it's like anorexia and bulimia as well. So if you have an unhealthy relationship with food or food addiction.
Yes.
And I think I have used the word addiction related to food, and I'll be making my jokes, but I in my sanctified imagination and in my relatively somewhat intellectual brain, I think that there might be a connection to addiction and food in my life. I don't know.
I know it is.
I want to say that out loud like that, but
well, I'm proud of you, because that takes a lot.
I have a super addictive personality, which is why I don't try drugs. Like the way I'm addicted to Pepsi and snacks and that, that's why I don't do drugs, because I know 1000% it's an addiction. So
yeah.
I have an addictive personality. When I find something I like, I'm in there.
Yeah, me too.
I'm nervous because I don't know. Like should I think maybe I should probably try both of them so I can see like
which one you like.
what people gonna be there, the energy, the vibe. You know
which
what
one
I
you
mean?
like the best?
First of all, you know I don't want to be there. And I ain't signing up to go join no group. I'm barely here tonight. It's, you know what I mean? This is not going to be my favorite activity. I'm not going to be looking forward to this. So if it's a nice vibe or some cool people, something for me to, at least until I get into the groove of it and I'm willing to be like, hi, my name is Ray and I'm addicted to food, or I don't know how it goes. I've been to one AA meeting with somebody close to me, and you have to say that I was pretending that day. I'm not an alcoholic, but I said it. So I don't know what happens at the OA meetings. That's what they call them for short, by the way, OA.
Yeah.
I'm talking shit at this point. I'm sorry. But so I'm finna go check them out. I'm finna go see what it's like.
Well, definitely keep us posted. I just looked it up. I said I'm gonna read over it and see if they have something in my area.
See if they got what. And I was trying to see, do they charge? I was like, is this a membership? I'm like,
I doubt it. I'm pretty sure it's free.
It's just open. You just gotta identify as a food addict, basically. And I'm pretty sure this is what it's come down to for me. Which I'm to tell you the truth, I've come to grips with that. And I'm doing okay with my diet. At this point, the food is not the issue. I don't know what day it is. I stopped counting, I think probably last Thursday. My life pretty much stopped last Thursday. I ain't made no reels. I stopped counting what day it was. All this extra business. My day didn't start until probably about 10 o'clock, maybe 12 o'clock this afternoon since Thursday. But that's neither here nor there. What was I saying? Where was I going? Somebody help me.
Something about food on Thursday.
Food is not the problem, right? That's not the issue. The issue is mental health. The issue is routine, right? We know what the importance of routine is, right? Because it helps us in our daily living. It helps us meet our goals. It is something that we can anticipate. It's something that we can expect. It's supposed to make our day easier.
Yeah.
But then there's also that mental health component. I think last week I talked about, having to push past that first 15 minutes in the morning so you can have a great day. Yeah. But sometimes it's hard to do that.
Hey, Mercy. Hey, Brandon.
Hey. Am I over here missing the comments while I'm running my jaws?
Thank you so much for tuning in.
Hey. What's good with y'all? We got the exotic one in the building. We see you, Mercy. What's good with you?
I was just, I have to upload it because I'm having issues right now trying to upload my most recent video. But I was just saying how I need to be realistic with my goals or my plan so I can put it into action. Like I need to really write down what my day looks like from the time I wake up until the time I go to bed, and where does my eating fit in there to where it's benefiting me healthily. So that's where I am.
Yes, ma'am. Bree.
Yes.
How you doing?
For myself this week, I didn't, I had my birthday, but I didn't go crazy. I just had my regular burger. Even I went out to lunch yesterday with my aunt, but I still, and it's funny because she's also on the medication. So, We both, like, as soon as we got our food, we both cutting it in half and like moving half of the food over because we know, thank you. We know we can't eat the full thing. So it's like, um, but it's still to the point where, for me, like, the mental health thing is really, you know, and for me, it's affecting me in a lot of different ways.
Mhm.
Because and this is my own opinion, I could be completely wrong, but what I have noticed, and I've mentioned it, is that I'm starting to have panic attacks again.
Mm.
And I think this is just I'm not a psychologist, so I don't know, but I think it's because when I would get anxious and stuff before, I did go off of my medicine, but when I would get anxious and stuff before, that's when I would use food to comfort myself. And now I'm on the medicine where I don't even crave the food, so I don't have the extra way to comfort myself. And now I'm unmedicated, unfooded, and I'm just like having panic attacks.
Oh my goodness, you may have made a connection.
I think that's what it is, because that's when they started again.
You know your body, right?
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
And that's when they started again. So definitely trying to figure out the mental health part. I was talking with my therapist on Friday, and she was talking about how, I've been in a fight or flight trauma response for basically close to 2 years now. And like my body is just like, reacting very negatively to all this extra stress and anxiety. And now again, I've taken away one of my largest things of comfort, which I'm gonna have to text my therapist and let her know this connection I made, like the insight I just got. But yeah, and so she was giving me other tips of things to do for self-care and things like that, and cutting out things that create extra stressors in my life, to where it was this thing of always having people depend on me, and then that was removed for a large part between my parents and my kids. I have 2 kids gone out the house, and so where I've created these situations where other people rely on me in other ways, and it's like I don't want that. Like it's stressing me out, and it's causing me anxiety, and now I don't have food to comfort myself, so I just am with this anxiety. So it's like finding ways to cut back and do the things that I just truly enjoy or truly bring me some sort of purpose, instead of just doing things to be doing them.
Yeah.
Come on now. Yeah, which you had gotten really good at.
I have.
I saw you living your best life for a good little hot second.
Mm-hmm.
Low key, I was low key jelly. Not of musicals, but you was going to New York and shit, and
yeah,
you going look. You talking about going to the Bahamas? You going back to the Bahamas? Fuck you mean?
Going back? No, that was the Caymans.
What was that? Oh, fuck it. That's all. Look.
In Mexico.
I'm never gonna get to any of them yet. I'm just in my mind. It's all just water and sand.
I just found, and this is gonna sound really stupid.
Yeah.
I just found when I was looking through my emails, I just found a trip that I booked. You know how, like, okay, so my friend kind of put me onto this thing where you can sign up for these but as long as you do it through different companies, it's like fine. You sign up for these vacations where you get like a 5-day vacation.
Yeah.
But you have to do, for one of the days, you have to do like a timeshare thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So all you do is not buy it, and you get these super cheap vacations, right?
Right.
So she took me on one, and I was like, great. This was great, super cheap vacation. So she was like, yeah, you just do it, like every other year through different companies, and it's fine. So I booked one last year, have 18 months to travel, completely forgot about it. I just found it today.
Oh,
Wow.
that's gonna come in handy.
Yep. I was like, oh yeah, Layla got to get her passport so we can go to Cancun. I forgot we were supposed to be going back to Cancun.
Yes, Cancun.
So
You're gonna spend one
yeah.
afternoon in there where they really sell you hard, and you just be like, nope, no, thank you.
no, thank you. I mean, look, again, I have an addictive personality. I love to travel. You wouldn't have a hard time selling me a beach timeshare. You really wouldn't. The reality of the situation is I can't afford it. So
do you know what
I'm at no risk of actually buying it because I can't afford what you're trying to sell me. I don't have the money.
Look, if you're trying to travel on a budget with a low key hustle, timeshare is always the way to go. But you can't have that personality where they can trick you into it, because if they trick you into it, it's a mess.
It's not even a trick. I would willingly buy one and use it if I had the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would use it if I had the money. If I had money to buy flights every 6 months, I would timeshare me, please.
I think that's where it's like, I think that's where it can be beneficial if you have the money to travel like that. But if you have the money to travel like that, you don't need no timeshare.
Here's the thing though, because I mean, there are certain things, you go to certain places and you're like, I really love this certain place. I wouldn't mind doing these trips every so many years, because when I do retire, then I'll know where possibly I might want to get a timeshare. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's investment for knowledge for later.
For sure.
And not necessarily those, not timeshares, but they have something different now that's better than a timeshare. And you're not like,
where they're not tricking you. It's not predatory.
Into it. Yeah. It's not like
predatory.
Stuck for,
Well, because do you know how deep the hustle?
Somebody else to get out of it.
That's how deep the hustle runs. You have to pay to get out of it.
Yeah. No, they have.
And you have to pay another company to get out of it.
Where you're
and the company that helps you get out of it buys their lists of names from the timeshare people.
Yeah, wow. That's crazy.
They hustle together.
Yeah. Wow. So, like the last one I went on, it was different than the actual timeshare. And look, if I had the money, I would have bought one of them things, because I look.
They made it sound real sweet.
No, it's not even that. Like, I would move if I could guarantee that I had income and money coming in and way to survive. I would move to Cancun or I would move to Cancun and
I'm working from the beach every day.
I mean, even the city and the little nightclubs and stuff, they're just so. I would move to Cancun. I mean, I would be scared to move to like Mexico City because I don't even speak Spanish, but Cancun, I would move to Cancun.
That's what I'm gonna say at the timeshare place. No habla inglés.
That's something I need to do better with. I have to do better with my self-care, and within that is I need to socialize more, because right now my life is work, joy, just working in my daughter.
I feel that 1000%. I have no friend. I mean, but if you wanted some tips on how to socialize by yourself, I can tell you how to do it. Because I don't have any family here. I mean, I have one aunt, and I have one aunt, and she's like, she still works and all that and stuff. So, but other than that, I have no family here. I have no, I didn't grow up here in the city. So there's nobody here that I like grew up with. I had like sports parents, friends, but my kids are all off them teams now and what I mean? So those connections are gone. I don't have, so I just go and do stuff by myself.
Yeah, I definitely give me some pointers, because I need to get out the house and figure out what it is that I like to do. Besides, I I know I love karaoke. I know I love painting and stuff like that. But it may be
You
I
know
might
what's a
like
good thing to
pottery.
do? You know what's a great thing to do is
What?
go on to
Mhm.
Groupon, and they have like a category for like activities in your area, and then there's a cheap way to find different thing, try different activities. They
Okay.
they have like a sip and paints and all kinds of different things, pottery things. Well, at least here in Chicago they do. So they probably do
I'm
in
gonna have
other
to try
cities.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good old Groupon.
Groupon be look, people be sleep on Groupon. I be like, did you check Groupon? Did you
I
check
thought I
Groupon?
thought Groupon was just a punchline for Tiffany Haddish. I didn't know shit
Oh
about
no,
no
she was
Groupon.
actually using it.
Yeah, I know.
No, and if I don't know what to get a person for any type of holiday present or something like that, you'll get a Groupon for a massage from me so fast it'll make your head spin.
I mean, do you
That's
give
my
them
go-to present. If I don't know what to get somebody, you getting a Groupon for a massage.
so you like give them the money with the coupon?
No, you buy the Groupon and then they just take the voucher and get their massage.
Oh, you buy a Groupon. See,
Mhm.
I thought a Groupon was just a coupon for a group because it's called Groupon. That's not how it works at all.
That is hilarious.
You should look into it.
I really, really be exposing myself on the internet, and y'all really don't be helping me. Y'all really don't be helping me. Y'all let me just be out here any type of way. But mental health is certainly is something that I've identified and I'm really starting to come to grips with. And it's something I've wrestled with in terms of how to manage it and address it for some time.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always kind of felt like I did a pretty good job of moving through it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not always in the most healthy of ways, but I have made it 43 years. Hallelujah. And I'm somewhat successful or have found success in my life. But I think what I talked about last week was that I'm one of the people who want it most in the world. But you can want it all you want because if your actions don't line up, then you're not going to see the results that you're looking for. And so at this point, I think I'm willing to try anything.
Yeah.
Which includes like traditional and non-traditional therapies.
Yeah.
Clearly, the Overeaters Anonymous group I'm expecting to be a non-traditional therapy type of setting with a 12-step component. But I have really been thinking about like really giving traditional therapy a shot. And I feel like, and I was driving back from a meeting, I can't remember if it was on Thursday or Friday, and I was thinking about this on my drive home about how I might have like an unhealthy relationship to therapy based off of like being forced to go as a child. A part of the process of me going with my parents required me to go to therapy, but I didn't participate, right? I just kind of went. I told them how it was going to go, and I don't remember how many weeks I had to go, but I showed up. I was cordial. They were cordial, but we were never really getting off up into nothing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they wrote some things down, but it wasn't a whole lot to write down. We might just talk about sports today. You know what I mean? Because I was determined that I wasn't. They
and
weren't
if
going.
You think as the therapist they didn't know that and write all of that down? You're sadly mistaken.
I guess they wrote some of that down.
Yeah. My guy, they are trained psychologists.
Not therapists.
Like in hindsight, you looking back like they showing the hell was what
they writing it all down. I mean,
that's something I've been asking myself this week is how bad do I want this? How bad do I want it? How bad do are you gonna get up early in the morning and work out? Are you gonna make sure you work out before you go to bed? Like, how bad do you want this? And I've been trying to answer that question. I don't think it's that I don't want it. I'm just trying to figure out how to want it that bad, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I think it comes down to like understanding how much you got to give, right?
Mm,
Because you have to be willing to give whatever it takes. And I think sometimes you don't know if you still got it to give.
a part of me that does feel that.
But something deep down inside of me wants to tell you that I serve a Savior that came that you might have
Come on.
life and have
Is
it
that the
more
what?
abundantly. Come on now,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying to you. And so I think it's really like it's as simple as your mantra, your slogan, your brand. Aspect 3 health.
Mm-hmm.
If we were to truly be critical about those persons who are what would we consider successful, I imagine that they probably are at least succeeding in 2 out of 3 of those areas
Mm.
to a certain degree.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so it's hard to be committed and to be disciplined, to stick to a routine and to do things that you don't innately want to do, eat
Yeah.
things you don't want to eat, if you're struggling to get out of bed, if you're struggling to be productive at work, if you're struggling to manage your household, it can be very difficult. So then you have to say, well, I think I said to you, the diet is not the problem right now. I'm doing that kind of robotically at this point. But the rest of it isn't going to come into play. It's not going to come into alignment if I don't address my mental health.
True.
But then that also is that spiritual component
Yeah.
to where my mental health has always been where it needs to be when I've been right with God.
Yeah. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not
That's
saying
true.
that I might not need to participate in some therapeutic supports, but I also know that my thinking has been clearer when I've been closer to God.
That's true. That is so true.
The Bible tells us that there's something to be said about a changed mind.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing more powerful than a changed mind, I think is what it says. And that's where it comes up of making up your mind. That's when you determine to do it against all odds.
Mm-hmm.
But it takes
Being transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Come on now. There it is. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Come on now. Bree,
Yes.
am I saying something over here?
I got lost in a whole nother thought.
Oh. Talk
Sorry.
to me.
Here.
Well, I was thinking about like when the whole like when you were talking about the how bad do I want it type of thing. And I was just thinking, so oh goodness, I don't even know if I want to share this to the world like this.
Do you see how vulnerable I've been trying to be over the last
Let me
few
just
weeks
put my
on these
business
Mondays?
out there. I'm gonna put my business out there. Okay, so once upon a time I had this boyfriend.
Okay.
Like first love type of deal,
Mhm.
boyfriend back middle school, beginning of high school age.
Mm-hmm.
Very young.
I wish I had my popcorn.
Once I got into college, I started gaining weight, and we had already broken up by this point, but he definitely was like, you getting big type of deal, like I can't,
Wow.
like I would date you again, but you getting big. So that had always stayed in my head, throughout the getting bigger. Like we had always, every few years we would touch base and things like that. So a few years ago, we were at a point where we were in touch with each other and stuff. And it had got kind of flirty at one point. We were talking pretty regular, but in the back of my head, we hadn't seen each other. And I'm like, there's no way that he can see me like this, like, you know what I mean? Like see me like this, because if he thought I was big then, oh my gosh, what, you know. And even though we're adults now and all this. So, but in my head, right, I always had these things in my head where we're going to bump into each other because my friend is,
hey, Miguel.
My friend is, hello.
What's up, brother?
Related. I mean, her cousin dates his cousin. So, you know, I'm like, it's going to be a family function one day. I'm going to lose the weight and go to this family function, and he going to be there, or, you know, his cousin will be there and see me and be like, oh, she looks good, blah, blah, blah type of deal, you know, like you know, but all that thing, you know, you think you got time to do things, you think all these things. He has since passed away. This Saturday, at the funeral, a family function, his cousin was there. And I was like, dang, like, this isn't how any of this was supposed to play out. Here I'm still big. He not even here no more. So it wouldn't matter if I wasn't. And I wasted all this time, you know, just waiting
for the perfect moment,
you know, and then waiting to lose weight. When I knew back then I needed to do it, and not even just for him, just because the reality of the situation is that's why I've been single for a decade, because I'm not comfortable in my skin with the way that I am right now. And I've wasted all this time. So it's like, when you're sitting there talking about how bad do you want it? That's why I just got in my head like, dang, how bad do I want it? Because I just wasted a decade for real, not being comfortable in my skin. So it's like, at this point, how bad do I want it? How much more time do I want to waste?
That's so real.
Yeah, that's a good question.
It's so real.
Is a good question, because
it is so real.
Looking back over my journey, if I would have stayed consistent, I would have been where I wanted to be.
Come on, man.
And then it's dealing with that, and then having to again keep that mental health part of it, where you're not like looking back with regret or getting down on yourself about, oh, I should have did this or I should have did that, because then that's gonna make me want to eat. So it's like, how do I use it to fuel myself, but in a positive way?
Yeah.
We saying some shit tonight, y'all. I don't know if you just joined us or if you've been here for a while, but it's getting deep on the last word as we kind of dig into our health, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Hashtag Aspect 3 Health. Aja is in the building. Like, whoa. If y'all have not liked and shared this thing up, please do so. If you have not tagged a friend, go on ahead, bring them on into the conversation. We would love to have y'all participation as we continue to grow the community and hopefully inspire others to take another step closer to their goals. What's up, Aja?
Huh?
I thought you had said something. I was throwing it back to you.
No.
Hey. So I think
what are you talking?
Hey.
My child refuses to go to sleep.
Tell us the milkman.
It's the milkman.
Milkman?
Yeah.
It's the milkman. I can't wait I wish I could be a fly on the wall during those conversations later about the milkman. But we are talking about, you know, where those difficulties come from. And kind of what are the hurdles to achieving the goals we want, and how much our desires and actions line up to reaching them. And I think we all can identify our areas of progress. And I would hate for us to even leave without acknowledging them, because it's easy at times to acknowledge the downfalls and the shortcomings and the miseries and the things that aren't going well. But identifying the things that are going well can sometimes fall by the wayside. And I think those need to be identified and praised just as much as we give attention to the areas of growth that we still need to see in our own lives individually. And so for me, I'm still happy that I'm not back at square one. I'm probably at square 2 or 3. I don't know, but I'm not at 1 because I'm still, a month and some change into eating good. So there we go. My push-ups are on point. I have not included any other aerobic activity. That's still a goal that needs to be accomplished as I move forward to increasing my mobility. The knees have not been happy for a couple of days. And I have looked into the group, and I hope to be able to report back to you that I've attended at least one of them this week when I see you all next week.
Okay.
So let's talk about growth and progress. Come on now.
I will say for me, even though I've been struggling, I have not gained any. Well,
amen.
I'm not in the 400s anymore.
Come on now.
I've not gone back that far.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm kind of stable as far as my weight is concerned, and I'm not giving up.
Come on now.
I'm gonna figure this thing out.
Yeah. It's an old gospel song. I'm not going back. I'm moving ahead. I don't even know if that's that old, but my past is over in you.
Mm-hmm.
In you I am made new. Come on now. Something like that. I'm moving forward. That's right. We're moving forward.
Yes.
Come on now. Bree, talk to me. What's going good? What's been working?
So I am still losing more weight. I did wait to weigh myself, and so now we're inching closer to the 195 goal.
Let's go.
Very close. Like, I think the last time I weighed it was like 196.4 or something.
Can I ask you a question?
What happened?
Did you wait till Friday?
I actually forgot on Friday, and I didn't weigh myself until Saturday.
There you go. Come on now. And you still saw the progress you was looking for. Hallelujah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
And then I for this week, my goal, the weather's supposed to be in the high 30s and sunny or low 40s. So I think I'm gonna go walking, like walk around the block or something. Get outside and get some fresh air. So my goal is to walk at least 4 days this week.
Amen.
Yeah, I would like to go on a walk myself, but it's just been too cold.
So yeah, that's why I said it's gonna be in the high 30s and 40. And it's so crazy because people are like, and I'm like, but I live in Chicago. So it's like, like an Alaskan will be like, oh my God, that's summer. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that I'm an Alaskan, but I am a Chicagoan that is fat. So I have an extra insulation on me, and then just put on a jacket. And then once I start working or walking, I'll work up a sweat. But
that's how we catch pneumonia, sweating in the cold.
Then I'm bound to lose some weight.
Oh Lord, that is not the diet we're looking for here, folks.
No,
we are not promoting pneumonia diets.
No, we're not.
We're not doing that. Did I miss a comment?
No, it's something on my end.
I did miss some comments.
Oh
man, I appreciate you, Brother Miguel. Was out here tagging some folks. He says, I feel you about the weight. Bree, you my reader. Can you help me out, Bree?
Okay. I feel you about the weight, but everyone, I got this job at Amazon. It changed me in a good way, losing weight little by little.
Come on,
I had a job at UPS like that, and I did lose some weight, and I also bruised my body from about my shoulder all the way down to my ankle bones. Like, when I tell you, it's a lot of exercise. Yeah, you're gonna be. At first, I wanted to quit the job so bad the first 2 months. Yeah, I don't think I made it past 2 months. So good to you.
Right.
But my wife helped me and pushed me through it. and it was a struggle every night going to work, trying to walk and pains in my legs. But every day it got easier and easier and easier. And now I've been there almost 120 days and I'm doing pretty good. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
Come on now,
good.
amen,
That's
brother
what's up.
Miguel. Keep pushing
And just think about it,
forward.
Miguel. Like the best thing that you got going for it is you getting to work out and you getting paid for it.
Right.
That's how I felt about the school. The school, the best workout. I never left the school without 10,000 steps, and I don't think I've had 10,000 steps since I left the school. I feel like I just need to go back to school. So
So maybe you just need to go back to the school. I get
I'm
paid to do walk.
I'm always trying to recreate like the right exact scenario in which everything was working. But I gotta figure out how to make it work under new scenarios, right? Can't keep trying to reinvent the old wheel, I feel like, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you are remote a lot of the time. You could get like put your computer on a
I could be doing
treadmill type of
anything.
deal
I
and
could
just,
be
like,
doing
walk while
anything. I don't think I could walk and type. You know I can't do two things at once.
you sure can't.
You know the people that like that stop the text, like stop right where they are in the text. You be like, why is they just in the middle of the room? Because I can't walk and text.
I have to do that now, but mine is a vision thing because I refuse to get bifocals and I can't see my phone like this. I gotta stop so I can look over and then, to actually see my phone screen because I need the bifocals. I was telling my my second mom, I got like 4 moms. But I was telling my second mom, she was saying something about my eyes. I was like, I know I got through 40 and I was like, the 40 eyes didn't hit. I'm good. And then 41 hit and I was like, oh, okay. So you just gonna stop seeing your phone.
I feel like it comes quick.
Yeah, I mean, I could see my phone screen, and the next day I couldn't.
What the Bible said, like a thief in the night.
Yeah, I can hold it here one day, and the next day I gotta hold my phone way out here to be able to see the screen. Like I can't hold it up close. It's gotta go far for me to see that screen.
That part. You got me wanting to say sleepy.
Man, after this, I am going to bed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you know that's contagious.
Is that a sign that we probably should be wrapping it up?
Yeah, I think so.
I appreciate you tagging all the folks, Miguel. I really, really do. We start at 9 o'clock, buddy. We usually shut it down around the 10 o'clock hour. We've made it to 10:30, but I don't know that we made it longer than that. We all got to work in the morning. I think you're at work now. Are you on your break? You must be on your break, unless this is your day off. Either way, I appreciate you stopping through, man. We're all on this journey called life, and we're all trying to reach the goals that we want to see for ourselves and live into the life we want to see for ourselves. And all of that starts with getting your physical, your mental, and your spiritual in order so that you can make it happen, Captain. Until tomorrow night, where we'll be back talking all things pop culture and current events. I am the Milkman.
And I'm just Bree.
And I'm Aja with Aspect 3 Health.
Yeah, we out here, y'all. Peace, blessings, and prosperity to everybody. Yeah, one time for the one time. What Miguel say?
He said this is day off.
Day off. Yay. Enjoy your day off, brother. We out of here.
Peace.